Hi everybody, welcome back. Today's video is called All About My Bags, and it's a spin of the makeup version which I saw going around. I saw Michele Wang do it, ttsandra did it, and they were talking about all about makeup, so all about blushes, bronzes, foundation. I thought it'd be fun if I did a version for our luxury community. So today I'm gonna do one for all my bags, then I'll do one for like my SLGs and then my jewelry and maybe shoes. I don't really have that many shoes. So there are a list of questions and I will pick a bag or maybe two bags for each question, and some of the bags I don't have with me, so I'll pop a picture so that you'll know which bag I'm talking about. First question. The newest bag in my collection, and that would be my Lock Me BB. I recently got this about a couple of months ago. I already did a first impressions review. I love this bag. This bag doesn't come with this strap. I'm using a short Fendi strap, but this comes with just, it's a long strap that you can make it crossbody. I keep reaching for this bag, and once I put this strap, it became like a game changer. I love carrying this bag with just this short strap. I wish LV would come out with short straps, but you'll never know. They might actually. So the oldest bag in my collection, I'm picking my LV Speedy 25 because that's my oldest luxury, really luxury bag. But if I really want to go all the way back, it could be my Coach bags. But yeah, let's go with the Speedy 25. Most expensive bag in my collection, and that would definitely be my Birkin. A lot of people would say, oh, it's like 2 Chanel bags or 2.5 Chanel bags. But if you think of it, that's a lot of money for a single bag. So yeah, my Birkin is definitely the most expensive bag in my collection. The least expensive bag in my collection, and I chose my Arton Toad. This is sort of, I would say, high-end to luxury. Arton is very popular in Asia, and I do think you can find them overseas as well. I believe it's an Australian brand, and this is really my least expensive high-end to luxury bag because I bought this bag on sale and I got it for only, I think it was like 500 ringgit, which converts to maybe 100 USD or like 150 Singapore dollars. I've been using this bag for my gym when I go and teach my classes. It's got all my gym gear, I've got my mic box. I am actually going to the gym after that, which is why I have my wristband and all. So right after this video, I'm going to the gym. So yeah, this is the bag that I have been carrying for my classes. My everyday bag has to be the pandemic bag. This is the multi-pochette. I am actually using it with the Organize My Bags strap, and I'm just using a single pouch. It does come with the second pouch, but I don't know, I just find that I've been using the single pouch. 2 other straps to swap. This is the multicolor strap, which I got a couple of years ago, or I just use it with the original seatbelt strap, the pink version. But for most days, I've been using it with this strap, and I just carry like a couple of things, my wallet, my phone, maybe my earphones, and I'm out the door because, I don't know, maybe I just don't want to carry too many things for an everyday bag. Bag with the best memory attached to it, and that has to be the bag that my best friend gave to me, Shareem. She gave me this beautiful clutch from my Monico, and every time I use that bag, I think of the day that I received it. It was, oh my gosh, it was such a beautiful present. She gave it to me for my birthday, and I was just floored because it was so beautiful. It's not a luxury brand. I would say it's like a contemporary brand, but I've brought that bag to so many events, and every time somebody sees me with that bag, they're like, what bag is that? Because it's so outstanding. So that's definitely a bag which I have the best memory attached to it. Bags worth the hype. I'm actually picking 2. The first is the Palm Springs Mini. I don't have it anymore. And the second is the multi-pochette. This definitely creeped up on me because the first time I saw it, I actually didn't like it. I thought it was a little bit too gimmicky, like so many pouches. But the more I use it, the more I actually find that I'm reaching for it. It's sort of like the Palm Springs Mini. You would think it's so gimmicky because it's like a little backpack, but I actually used that bag so much. It's actually one of the bags that I did contemplate on repurchasing, but that's another story. The multi-pochette is one of those bags that grows on you. The more you see it, the more you see people use it, you're like, yeah, actually it's quite convenient. So yeah, for me, I've just been using 1 pouch, but the days that I need a little bit more space, just pop another pouch. So yeah, this is definitely worth the hype. Favorite bag from my favorite brand. LV is my favorite brand. I do love Chanel, but I do like the fun elements in LV. And to me, LV is still an affordable luxury. Oh my god, they're not affordable, but you know what I mean, compared to Chanel. So there's something that I absolutely love with LV. So my favorite bag, wow, this was tough to pick because I have two bags which really makes my heart sing. So I'm gonna pick two. My first is this is my Speedy MultiColor bag, and I have this bag as a collector's item. I don't actually use it, though I want to say that one of the handles is a little bit darker. I think the way I stored it, maybe this one was nearer to the sunlight, so it's slightly more patina than one handle, but yeah, it's okay. And yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite bags. The second one is my latest edition from this year, my birthday bag, and this is my volley set bag. So you can see, I do like colorful bags from LV. I think they do it very well, especially with the canvas. I love this little thing. Volley set BB fits just enough for a day. If you wanted to bring, say, an extra hand lotion or an extra hand sanitizer, then it's gonna be a bit of a tight fit. But you know, it's a cute little bag and I really enjoy just this little luggage when I carry it out. So definitely my favorite bags from LV. My most used luxury bag, I'm gonna pick my LV Speedy 25 just because I had that bag the longest, and also it was my first bag when I got it. So definitely it was one of those bags that I used everywhere, every day, all the time, traveling to work, to going out. It was just like my only bag. So in terms of like use, that was definitely my most used bag. But right now, the bag that I'm using a lot, well, I think it's a contender between the multi-pochette and my Lock Me Baby. I have been carrying this bag a lot actually. Every time I go out now, which, you know, in the pandemic, it's a lot. I've been just grabbing these two bags, but maybe if I just had to pick one, I would say my multi-pochette. Bag not worth the hype. Okay, this is a little tricky, and I'm gonna say it's my Chanel Walk, and the specific one is my green patent with the old closure, which is a button closure. When I got that, I guess it was very hyped up bag. I mean, hyped up bags, right, throughout the years. But that was the one that I guess a lot of people just absolutely loved, and I thought that I would love it, but for my lifestyle, I just didn't get a lot of use out of it. So to me, okay, it is not worth the hype. The button closure was a huge issue for me. I could never get it to clip in. They have definitely fixed that issue. It took them a long time. Now it's a magnetic closure, which to me is like, why? Why did it take you so long to fix it? So I still have that button closure one. I actually have another walk which is actually going to a new home soon, and that is my Chanel Trendy CC walk, which has the turn lock closure, and that to me is like the perfect walk. It has, yeah, it's just like a little bag. It has a little clutch. I mean, sorry, a little turn lock. The only thing is I need to carry extra stuff. Like I always need to bring my rechargeable battery, my two phones, and a little more extra stuff, which I find the walk doesn't fulfill for me. It's a little bit too slim. So yeah, for me, it's not worth the hype. But you know, when I see them always come up with new, you know, variations of a walk, I'm always interested. I'm always like, oh, have you fixed this? Is it now better? You know, has they, you know, little things like that. Every time they twig it, I'm always on a lookout for it because I see potential in the walk, but the ones that I have experienced is just too slim. So yeah, we're just waiting for the right walk to come along. Most underrated bag, and in my collection, I'm picking the toolbox because it's the bag that not many people talk about. You don't see a lot of reviews about it, but when you have it, it's actually a really good bag. Depending on the size that you are going for, if you are like me, you don't mind a heavier bag and a bigger bag, kind of bulky, the size 26 actually packs a punch. You can fit so much in it because it's like the Speedy but in a toolbox shape. The size 20, which is super cute, it's really adorable, and it's so easy to get in and out of the bag. I actually really feel like the toolbox is a very underrated luxury bag. My most nostalgic bags, I have so many. Any of the bags that were given to me, I feel like they're very nostalgic. It could be the bags that my brother gave to me, or you know, anything that was a gift. I would feel like it's my most nostalgic. So the one that was I guess the most recent gift to me was the bag from my brother that he went to, was it Tibet? I think it's a Tibet or Nepal. I can't remember where did he go for a travel. That was like last year. And I asked him to look for a bag for me, which is handmade, and it's such a beautiful clutch that is, I mean, a hard case. It's not luxury, okay? It's handmade, but you can only get it there, which is, I believe it's a Tibetan clutch. I believe it is. But I love that bag, and most nostalgic because I have such good memories with it. Although I have to admit that I don't know if my brother expected me to pay for it. I just told him, can you please get me a bag, something handmade in this country, because I personally would not travel there. But he loves to solo travel and go to all kinds of places. He's very adventurous. So he said, oh, okay, I'll look for you. So he found one, and I just assumed that my brother is buying it for me. I just took it and said, oh, thank you very much, and bye. But I do know it's not expensive. It's just that, you know, sister privileges. Final question, most disappointing. Ooh, I'm still coming from my personal experience. I'm gonna say the Kelly 32, which I bought a couple of years ago, and I was so excited with that bag. But it's most disappointing to me because I had so much trouble using the bag. It was very fussy for me, and I think two problems. One, it's a bigger bag, right? Size 32, that when I carry it, I'm always having difficulty to close the top flap, whether I'm wearing it crossbody or along my shoulder. If I open the flap and I sort of like have things inside and weighs down the bag, I find that I have to use my leg to push the bag up to close. So it just was really fussy. And I believe it's also my lifestyle. I'm always on the run. I'm not always driving to work, or I'm always in the car, right? I'm always in the train, public transport, walking to work with my backpack, with my gym bag, and I've got this beautiful Kelly bag. So I'm always struggling with the bag, that I just felt a little disappointed that I just didn't match the bag. It's a beautiful bag, okay? It just, when I carry it, you know, on days that I'm not carrying my backpack and not being so unladylike, I feel like, wow, what a gorgeous bag. But my lifestyle at that time, and I think for a long time, is not gonna be on the same wavelength as that bag. That is definitely lady of leisure bag. You need to put the bag down, you need to handle it with care and a little bit more, you know, less rush using that bag. So yeah, to me that was very disappointing. And I also feel like another point is that maybe size 32 was too big, that when you put a lot of things in the bag, it weighs it down and it makes that closure just a little bit more fussy. So yeah, it's definitely one of my more disappointing wish list, like amazing purchases. I ended up selling the bag, and yeah, that is definitely one disappointing purchase. So those are all the questions, and that was super fun. If you are a YouTuber, I encourage you to just do this video. I thought it's like, you know, casual chit chat and just go through all the bags, have a bit of, you know, nostalgic memory. And yeah, I absolutely enjoyed it. So thank you to the makeup community for coming up with this, you know, questions, and definitely want to bring it to the luxury community because we have our, you know, categories as well. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell as well. Otherwise, everybody please take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!